Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This is Sit Down. It's your guy, EmEz. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. The algorithms got the algorithms because I got, hey, my son, come here, my friend. Show everybody why I do it. Look into the camera and tell them to like, subscribe, and share and all that good stuff.
Like, subscribe.
Say it.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Hairline fresh. Thank you. You too cool for school? Like, you still like you don't care. You see this kid? This is my son. I got you. Listen, but today, we back to the business. You know how we interview people. I got Nick Ryan in the building.
What's going on?
What brings you, listen, okay, I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay, go ahead.
The person that brought me to you said you were from Detroit.
Yep.
My cameraman here started hitting me with Eminem verses right away.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm reading your bio. He's a battle rapper. I was like, oh, is he Eminem for real?
Yeah.
But then it said it was from California. So no, you were not the Eminem for real. So talk to me about your journey, my guy, Nick Ryan.
Yeah, no, for sure. So born in Fresno, California.
Fresno. You got a little bread. You got a little bread.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So born in Fresno, moved to Detroit area when I was 4 years old. So more or less raised in the Detroit area in Michigan.
What part of Detroit?
Yeah, so there's a little pocket neighborhood called Lathrop Village. It's in a city called Southfield, kind of right on the border of Detroit. So
gotcha.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
How did you get into music? What brought you to the place that you are now?
Yeah, so I mean, like you said before, I was raised on Eminem.
I told you. I knew it. Come on, Detroit.
Raised on Royce da 5'9".
Yes.
Raised on D12.
D12.
You know, so that's what I grew up on, and the battle rapping element, the street element, the competitive element of battle rapping, it just grew on me, and I loved music. Started writing verses when I was like 10, started battle rapping when I was like 12.
Ooh.
Started recording on the 4-track when I was like 14, 15.
Well, hold on. He said 4-track.
Yep.
See, y'all young kids have no clue.
No clue.
No idea.
You got to flip the tape, run it back,
Yes,
lay down the beat.
You come from a different era.
Yeah,
I respect
and you only have 4 tracks.
That's it.
No auto-tune, nothing.
Oh,
you just
my
got to
God.
be real right there. Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk to me, Ryan.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Nick is down here getting it. I like that. He's about his craft. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yep. So then, never really had a job. Started hustling when I was like 14, 15 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So that grew into some entrepreneurial things. So really went hard.
Legit stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Legit and not legit. Yeah. We got money though. That's what we did. So,
There you go.
hey.
We get to the bread.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So
now, was this funding the rap career at the time?
When I was younger, the rap career kind of funded itself because when you battle rap, in Detroit, we battle rap for prizes. So
How much money have you accrued battle rapping?
Oh, man. So I stopped when I was like 16, 17, but at the time I probably made close to 20 grand battle rapping as a teenager. So
Damn.
Yeah.
At 16, 20 racks is a lot of bread.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm not going to put no years out there.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, that's a lot of bread.
Yeah. So went hard with that, and then really spent a lot of time on my entrepreneurial career. A couple businesses, done a lot in the cannabis space.
Did you bring any with you?
Yeah, no, I didn't. But hey, it's legal here now. So
That's what I'm saying. You should have brought some.
Let's go.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna
next
put
time. Hey, next time I got you.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer for anyone that ever watches the Sit Down. If you're into weed, so am I. Hello, come on. Okay, go ahead. Okay, time out. See, I'm into weed, so now.
Go ahead. What's your favorite brand?
Oh, see. Now you talk. I'm into the dog walkers. They're the little, the short ones, and I have the little orange is kind of the one I'm kind of been smoking the past couple of weeks, but it's like medical marijuana, so it's.
Got it.
I like that. But how did you get into that space, and what was it like getting? Okay, is it legal in Detroit?
Yeah, it is. So
you're in dispensary.
Yeah, so we're ahead of the game. So I'm a managing partner for a brand called Steezy.
Yo, fam, you better send me some fucking weed. What the fuck going on out here?
Yeah. But got into that early on in my teenage years, before it was legal, and so learned it then, learned the strains, learned the business then. But then a lot of what was black market really translates to the legal market as well, because it's the same culture, right?
Yeah.
So. We actually started developing real estate as it was becoming legal in Michigan, and buying properties and then selling those properties to operators. And then I realized that a lot of the guys that were coming in and wanting to set up had no idea how to run a cannabis business whatsoever because they had no experience. So then just started operating the businesses, and that's how I got into it.
You're like a consultant type.
Well, more owner operated than consultant.
Yeah. That's the big brain. That's the big brain. So why you rap then? Why
yeah.
like
So
you
back to that.
backwards?
So those things run parallel. But I've always had music in my blood. Always had rap in my blood.
Okay.
Hip hop in my blood. And so it's one of those things that a year and a half ago I said, if I'm gonna hate myself if I don't start releasing music. So really got in the studio, really started grinding, and started releasing music. My first single was Superstar. That featured T Grizzly. I dropped that.
Wow! Shout out to T Grizzly.
Yeah,
okay.
I dropped that like 11 months ago, and it's done really, really well. Got really good feedback, and that was the first single. So dropped 3 more singles after that. The most recent one is paying homage to Detroit. It's called What Up Doe, and it's for the city. So
talk to me about your love of the Detroit music scene then.
Yeah. So look, Detroit music. I mean, you got to know where we came from. I mean, shout out to Floss a lot. He's the big homie in Detroit, So a lot of the
Floss a lot. Heard you.
A lot of the game was built on his back. But we go through iterations, right? And right now you got guys like Babytron popping, Babyface Ray popping out of
Ray, I know that
Detroit.
name.
But I also see an evolution happening in the city with some different vibes. I think I represent, some of that vibe as well. So the culture there is thick. I mean, everybody's recording videos, putting videos on YouTube. Everybody's going really, really hard, and there's music everywhere. I mean, there's a really good culture coming out of Detroit right now.
The drill scene has picked up a lot of steam in New York. Is that the same in Detroit?
Yeah. So drill was really, really hot in Detroit a few years back, and now it's coming back hard again. So I perform a lot with Snap Dogg. Shout out to Snap Dogg, and he really made drill in the city in Detroit. So he's going hard. He just dropped a new album, 6 Rings. So yeah, I mean it's there.
What would you describe your type of music, the music that you do? If you could categorize it to an alien that's never heard rap and has just been dropped here today, and he wants to hear your music, what would you describe it to him as?
So if he has no other artist to compare it to, huh?
Nothing.
Oh man, it's like honey on your eardrums, bro. I mean, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, but look, I would describe my music as this. My music is an outlet for me, and I only say real things and things that I really do. So what I've learned is my therapy is other people's therapy. So I just, I want my music to make people forget about life.
Okay, so in talking to you, it seems that you come from a place of the real lyricism. Like you're a real artist. But at the same time, you're not someone that needs to rap. Not that you don't come from the gutter, but you're not someone that's doing it for financial gain because you're pretty well off in your financial endeavors.
Yeah, look, at this point, I'm hungry because this is new and I'm competitive, right? And I understand that any industry you got to start at the bottom and work your way through it. But I've kind of been here,
That's what I'm saying. You've been doing this since you were 10.
Yeah,
you're a long way from 10.
So at this point, it's just proving myself to myself, and then proving myself to others. So I'm just working through it. But I mean, the music speaks to itself. First single. And I mean, it went crazy. The Spotify streams are crazy. We're over 1 million at this point, and that's my first single. So I'm just working hard and keeping my head down.
What do you say to someone says that you're taking this is a hobby for you and this is real life for me?
Yeah, for sure. I would say you get to spend all your time on this. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. So how many hours in a day do you spend on this? Because I probably spend more, and I have other things going on. Just because that's my mentality. So it doesn't matter what I have going on, doesn't matter who I am now. Work's work, and I'm going to outwork you. I want to be more disciplined, and that's it. So.
Is there a project you're working on right now?
Yeah. So actually really excited about What Up Doe that we just dropped. It's really funny because if you look at where it's streaming, where it's going hard, you can tell a lot of people like Detroit because it's some of my top streams are in LA, for example, right? And so tap in with What Up Doe, but then also working on a single that's going to drop in the next 60 days that's really rags to riches. And I think it's fire. Floss says the beat is fire, so every time we talk about it, we start getting motivated. So look out for that. Tap in on the IG. That's I'm Nick Ryan. So I'm Nick Ryan, and come tap in with the music.
Shout out to the whole Detroit. Whenever I have Detroit artists here, I've only had women. You're the first male Detroit artist I've had here.
Boom.
All the women were 6 foot plus.
Yeah.
Behemoths.
Slam dunking.
Jewel Techard was the one. Stunner Dior. Wow. There's a lot of tall. Is there a lot of tall women in Detroit?
Bro, they must just come here for some reason. you must have an ad out because I don't know that many tall girls. So
Nick's gonna be back again because I gotta get some weed from him. So
boom,
you're gonna see him again. 1, for the weed, and 2, I'm pretty sure with his discipline and work ethic, he'll be back again because he seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. Detroit, fuck with your guy Nick Ryan. Nick, thank you for coming by.
Done and done. Thank you for having me.
It's the Sit Down. We out here. Woo! Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.